Hello, let's go over our writing for today. Today's assignment is a health department thank you letters. So essentially, the gist of that is we are going to be writing thank you letters to the public health department. Okay, so I'm going to read over the directions that I've written down, and then we'll look at it together. So the directions. Today we're going to write letters to the Macoupin County Public Health Department. It's the health department's job to keep us safe. We want to write letters thanking them because they have been working extra hard these last several months due to COVID-19. It'll be nice of us to show them our appreciation. So make sure you watch my instructional video, which you're doing now, and then your letter should be at least 5 sentences. So you notice I have the page right here. All right. So the document, you will open it, and I already have it set up for you right there. Okay, because I have the date up here, 11/10/20. That'll be tomorrow when we're writing it, or today, I guess. Hey, hint, hint. I'm recording this on Monday, but we're doing it on Tuesday, so it'll have Tuesday's date. And then notice I've started off for you. I said, "Dear Macoupin County Public Health Department," and then I have the ending already for you. So the sincerely. So when you write your name, now we're writing a letter to the public health department. Why are we thanking them? Well, we're thanking them because, like I said, they've been working extra hard since all of this started back in March, right? It's their job to, keep track of testing, the COVID testing. They do a lot of testing, making sure to keep people safe, informing the public, keeping track of all the numbers in our county. Okay, so they are in charge of keeping all of our counties safe. Okay, and they've been working really hard, and it's good for us to show them our appreciation. So, that said, let's think of our paragraph here. Now, when we're writing a paragraph, let's think back to when we wrote paragraphs. What does every paragraph start with? It starts with an introduction sentence or topic sentence, and it ends with a conclusion sentence. So again, we want at least 5 sentences. So a good topic sentence might be something like, it's my introduction. Thank you so much for everything you've been doing for us. Okay? So thank you so much for everything you've been doing for us. Right? And then I'm going to go ahead and write my conclusion sentence as well. So then I will want a detail number 1. Here, and you don't have to go down to a new line for each of these. In fact, you shouldn't. I'm just writing it so you can see. You'll have a detail number 2, and then a detail number 3. And so what are you doing in those details 1, detail 2, detail 3? Well, what you're doing is you're telling why you appreciate them, or just a detail about why you're thanking them. So if I said, thank you so much for everything you've been doing for us, then in your first one, your detail 1, you might say, I appreciate how you're keeping our county safe. I appreciate all the hard work you've been doing for testing. I could say, I appreciate, you keeping my family safe. I appreciate you keeping our schools safe. I appreciate all the hard work you're doing. Any of those things would be great details. Again, you're just telling them why we are thankful for them. And we can go over this. We'll go over this in the morning meeting tomorrow, or today on Tuesday as well. And we can come up with some examples together. But you'll write those. And then you'll wrap it up with a conclusion sentence. So again, you don't have to go down to a new line. This is all part of the same one. So a conclusion sentence, we just want to wrap it up. And we would say something like, we appreciate everything you do for us. We appreciate everything you do for us. So that would be a good conclusion. Again, you're just kind of wrapping it up. And you could do that. It doesn't have to be in those exact words. You can say it in however words you want. Okay. So again, but this should be our outline. We should have our introduction. So I'm going to kind of label this introduction. When we start writing, make sure to indent a paragraph here. So we have an introduction. we have a detail 1, a detail 2, detail 3, and then we have a conclusion where we wrap everything up. And again, these are just examples that I'm having here. Oh, I wanted to underline that. Okay, so we appreciate everything you do for us. So again, that's 5 sentences. So we have an introduction, 3 details, and a conclusion. Now, can you write more? Yeah, you can write more if you want. If you want to include more details, you want to include more specifics. Yeah, you can always do more. And then sincerely be your name, right? So write your first and last name. First and last name. And then if you'd like to, you can include a picture here as well. So maybe you want to find a picture that you want to include on this. You can copy and paste it or insert it, and you can go right there. Okay. So again, though, just so we're clear, sentence 1, introduction. Sentence 2 is detail 1. Sentence 3 is detail 2. Sentence 4 is detail 3. And then our conclusion is sentence 5. I know this looks real janky right now, but let me edit this to get a little. There we go. Sentence 5. Let's bold. Let's make it bold. I'm making it bold. Now, obviously, when you write, you're not gonna write like sentence 1, and then you're just gonna write your first sentence. You're not gonna write introduction. You're just going to write. You're not gonna say detail 1. You're just gonna write. Okay. So, thanking our public health department for all they've been doing. Yeah, all they've been doing for us. Okay. Sign your first and last name. You can include a picture, and you'll submit this when you're done. Because I actually am going to print these off, and we're going to mail them to the public health department when we are all done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to download this just as a example, so that way you can reference that just like that when we do it. But yeah, that's what we're going to write those thank you letters today for writing. Okay. And if you have questions, as always, just let me know.